And it's cold outside.
Hello, yes. Yeah, I'm not feeling so hot. I think I might need a doctor.
Did somebody call a doctor?
Oh my goodness. Doctor, what can you prescribe for me?
I prescribe new records from the last record store.
And what else?
Along with beer from Lagunitas.
Well, I'll be damned.
And leftover ibuprofen from Long's Drugs.
Yeah, don't take that stuff. That's what's bad for you. We just found out. Didn't we all find that out recently?
Hi, everybody.
What's up?
Welcome to the Last Record Store video podcast, episode 5.
The Dream Warriors.
Yes. I am pushing your head through a TV later.
And I'm.
Wait, that was 3.
That's Dream Warriors.
No, it wasn't.
3 is Dream
Oh,
Warriors.
that's right.
Yeah. You be Patricia Arquette, and I'll be
I want to be the wizard.
I'll be who's the guy?
Totally the wizard. Let's move on.
I'll be Lawrence Fishburne. Go ahead.
Okay. How's it going, everybody? I'm a doctor now. We're gonna, as usual, tell you about some new records this week. Josh, it's his last week for a while. He's going to go on hiatus. He's going on a tour with his band, the Marshall Tucker Band.
So, my band, the Marshall Tucker Band. I'll be gone, but in the meantime, you're going to
have several guests who I
and
won't announce yet because they're not all totally confirmed. But we'll keep this going. Yeah, but let's talk about some new records that are out now at the Last Record Store. Yeah. Josh, you go first because you have more picks than me this week.
I only really got a couple. But my number 1 pick this week is a band called, or kind of a one-man thing called Youth Lagoon. And it is on the Fat Possum record label, who really switched it up a few years ago and started doing all these rad indie records like the Yup record and Smith Westerns. But this here, definitely a break from the original blues roots of Fat Possum. It's a really ambient electronic group with a dude who sings, and it's a little sad and it's very pretty, and it's a really, really great record. It's on vinyl and CD. I think we're getting the vinyl in next week. Youth Lagoon, the album is called The Year of Hibernation. Check it out, it's real nice. We can listen to it here in the store, so check it out.
There's a great story about the guys who run Fat Possum Records. There was an interview with them. They were asking about, doing bands like Yuck and stuff like that instead of doing Junior Kimbrough and Arnold Burnside, and they're like, well, all our favorite blues guys died. Like any of the current ones, so we decided to start putting out Dinosaur Jr. records, which they did. Stuff like that.
That's awesome.
Okay, my pick of the week is a little different from what I usually do, but it's this great record by this singer, LYDIA Loveless. This is her first record. It's out on Bloodshot Records. This is... from what I understand, she was in a punk rock band. She's in her early 20s. She's real young. From somewhere in the Midwest. So I'm not really familiar at all with her, but did this great record that's more of like a kick-ass roots Americana. It's even got a song called Steve Earle on it. So along those lines, shit-kicking, great country with attitude stuff. Great voice. Kind of reminds me a little bit of the Knitters. Or even Exene Cervenka's bluegrass records, folk records she's done lately. Great, powerful voice, great band. Yeah, check it out, LYDIA Loveless, on record and CD, the Last Record Store. On Bloodshot Records, I believe. Yeah, Bloodshot Records.
My second pick of this week actually came out about a month ago. It's a band called The Horrors. It's their 3rd full-length, I think.
Called the what?
The Horrors. The Horrors. Don't trick me into saying whores. The Horrors. The album's called Skying. They're British, and they wear it proudly on this record for sure. The first record was kind of trashy, garagey, but this album Skying is definitely like a wonderful 90s Britpop record. It's really catchy. It's really awesome. I love this record a lot. I listen to it over and over and over again. And I think you will too. Check it out. We have it to listen to as well. I believe we're also getting vinyl of this in next week. But it's on CD and vinyl.
I think we have the vinyl now.
Do we?
Yeah.
Oh man, I wish I had it here so I could show it big. But it's awesome looking. Album's called Skying. It's silver foiled. Ooh, it's pretty. As a printing dude, I like that.
Nice. Those are our big picks of the week. We have tons of other stuff that's come out lately. This is a record by this band called Nirvana. they've been making a big deal lately. It's been 20 years since Nevermind's come out. That was a fast
Crazy.
20 years. And there's this new super deluxe version, and there's an LP box set, and there's a CD version. And even if you've heard this record a million times, like I have, and never need to hear it again, all the extra stuff they put on it is fantastic. The original B-sides from the record, the demos from the record, live stuff. The great stuff is the BBC radio sessions. I mean, just the extra stuff they added on here is definitely worth the purchase alone. So like I said, even if you've heard this record to death and don't need to hear it anymore, the extra stuff they put on is, you know, well worth it. Beautiful packaging, new booklet, new liner notes.
That's a big thing. Look at that.
Yeah.
I want to show us the spine. That'll take up a little real estate in your shelf, but that's gorgeous looking. It's really nice.
So speaking of records that have come out before, you talk about that one.
Pink Floyd Dark Side of the Moon, 180 gram heavyweight vinyl came out this week, as well as well, actually the entire catalog came out again this week, including things that didn't come out on the 10-year ago remaster, like the final cut is finally out on CD in a remastered form. There is an immersion box that you can get that is all the entire catalog, with the immersion box for the Dark Side of the Moon. If you're a fan of that record and you've bought it a bunch of times like many people have, that is the one to have.
Hella prisms.
Hails of Prisms.
Hella prisms. There's 6 discs worth of Dark Side of the Moon stuff on here.
Yeah.
So, you know, put it on your Christmas list.
Yeah. All the Pink Floyd albums as well, out on CD this week and slowly coming out on vinyl. I think Wish You Were Here comes out in November, as well as some other ones.
Other new stuff, we should start. Brand new record from Wilco. The first track on this record is the best thing they've done in years.
So good.
Nels Cline, for the first time since he's joined the band, they've unleashed him. And this song called Art of Almost, the opening track. Listen to it, listen to the whole record. We have it here on LP and CD. New Wilco in the house.
New album by St. Vincent.
Also in the house.
Yeah, her 4th album. Really great guitar work, incredible production, cool keyboard stuff. If you're a fan of St. Vincent, it's definitely along the same lines, a little bit tougher than her other records. Really good. Strange Mercy is the name of that record. It's on 4AD.
I'm a big fan of not only creative stand-up comedy and LP records. I'm a huge fan of comedy put out in 2011 on LP records. The new Tig Notaro record is out on the secretly Canadian record label. Very funny stand-up record. We do have it on CD and LP, but
you might recognize her as Officer Tig from the Sarah Silverman Show.
Officer Tig, that's right. And
she's great, very funny. I've seen her live once before, and she's very very funny. So check that out. And
I don't know what to say about that.
This record, we don't know what to say about this one. It's not a comedy record, but as Seth MacFarlane, the creator of Family Guy, has put out a jazz standards record, and it's on vinyl, on Universal.
He's just totally trying to steal the thunder of The Simpsons Sing the Blues.
Maybe, but it's not Stewie singing, is it? You think it would be?
No.
No, it's just standards sung by
We'll listen to it later and tell you if we can hold a candle to the Bartman.
Doing the Bart. All right. Is that it?
That's the big stuff this week.
I didn't even turn my alarm on. That's why it feels like it's we could. It's 15 minutes later. We don't know.
Anyway, so I prescribe to you. That's gonna shake it too much.
I love it.
I prescribe to you. Come into the record store and buy some records and CDs this week.
Awesome.
Go see the Velveteen on tour if you're anywhere.
If you don't, yeah. If you're in the cities we're in.
That's his band. They're playing with the Marshall Tucker Band, and yeah, that's it.
All right. We'll see you later.